right, everybody, update. And no, I have not got any sleep yet. Been on the phone and been talking back and forth on the radio to the Huntsville Weather Service a few times. So, what have we got? Yes, they did extend the watch, but I do have some good news to everybody. As I mentioned earlier, we had those supercells come in, and most of the time when you have supercells move through, they take all that energy out. So getting very close to this stuff completely moving through the area. The watch was extended again till 9 o'clock, but we're watching all these supercells to the south that are moving north. Every one of them's collapsing and falling apart as they move north. There is not a lot of energy up here. Like, there's hardly any energy up here. So I do not expect any more severe weather for North Alabama. However, I can't give the all clear till the watch is cleared out at 9 o'clock. I can just tell you now that any supercells that are trying to move north are falling apart. For this one, for instance, this one was tornado warned, had some, confirmed tornadoes on it near, of course, before it moved into Anniston. Now we're noticing it weaken and fall apart as it moves further away. Let me check my radar location here. All right, so we're switching. We are still watching a few little cells out there, like this one near Hanceville, but even it's weakened on out. And as you notice, these here, this one was actually tornado warned, and still got some hail around north of Oxford, but it's even weakening. And I expect all that to kind of continue to do that if it does try to make it north. The threat of tornadoes, though, looks to be confined to the south of us, around the Birmingham area. Actually, it's moving to the east of Birmingham currently. So we're going to continue to watch this, though, just to make sure nothing does, come up unexpectedly, because it is starting to move out. So we are going to watch it and keep monitoring it, but I do expect it to keep falling apart. So just wanted to update everybody on that and let you know. But there is still there's still a tornado watch in effect till 9 o'clock. It's not that much longer, and this is continuing to move out. Currently, there is no warnings for North Alabama. So, people don't really realize how fortunate we've been. Because, you don't think it's been bad, but you guys have no idea what I've been tracking to the south here and how much devastation this storm system has caused out in Mississippi, and also down here to the south around Birmingham. There's been damage reports, tornado reports. This system has produced a lot of damage across the area. We're very fortunate that we didn't see that up here. And that had a lot to do with the heavy rainfall that we saw in the morning. As I mentioned, I think it was yesterday or last night, if we get a round of really heavy rain in the morning and it kind of hangs out, it would turn more to a flooding threat, and it would also limit our threat of severe weather. It would lower it. We also had a supercell move up through here earlier. Supercells, very well known for taking all the, a lot of the energy or nearly all of it out of the atmosphere. Usually when you have supercells move through, they take a lot of energy with them. And if the atmosphere can't sustain it, if it's not able to rebuild, the atmosphere not able to rebuild back up, then that energy just goes away, and all the storms around it collapse. And that's what we're looking at. I'm still looking at it right now. We're at 64 degrees. It is really cool outside. It's cooled off a lot. A lot of the energy that was here is, we went from 70 degrees down to 64. So I am watching one storm around Dodge City, and I'm noticing it even weaken. Notice the northern portion of it. Just watch how it just disappears the further north it goes. Just completely gone at that point. So it's really running into some stable air up here. We'll keep an eye on it, though, just to see, maybe one or two survives, but I don't think it will. There is a little bit of weak rotation with it. Not really a big deal, honestly. So we'll continue tracking until that tornado watch is out of here, but I did want to update everybody and just let everybody know that's what we're seeing. More flooding than anything at this point. All right, so warnings are slow. The watch is slowly being canceled. If you were west of this storm system here, yeah, behind this line here, the watch is being canceled. So if you're behind that line, your watch has just been canceled by the National Weather Service. And as this thing continues to go east, the watch will continue to be lifted. So we're slowly getting through all this. Shelby County just got hit dead on at the school. All right, let me have a look. I know south of us, I don't doubt that at all. They've had some nasty stuff down there. All right, so I know I'm looking at Anniston. I want to look at that cell real quick, too, while I'm at it. Okay. All right, so I'm not seeing nothing, crazy with that cell there. Just wanted to watch it and kind of see if it weakened. It is getting a little bit of an S shape as it's going toward Piedmont. So let's just go ahead and look. And Shelby County is down there. Yeah, there is just a little bit of rotation with that cell. Shelby County is south. Let's move on down here. Yeah, that's going to be to the south of Birmingham just a little bit. Now, I know there was confirmed tornadoes right here. Look how close they got to taking the radar out. If it would have got any closer, we wouldn't have a radar sight. We wouldn't be having a radar sight here in Birmingham. There in Birmingham, it got so close to hitting the radar sight. That's unreal. But yeah, there is some nasty storms down south. This is going to be mainly where they continue to see tornadoes at. These were tornado warned, but they become outflow dominant, meaning look at the outflow. They're producing damaging winds now, but there is still, okay, we got a tornado debris signature now on this one. Just popped up right before my eyes here, a tornado debris signature. That's going toward Talladega. So just notice that tornado debris signature there. Let's take a look closer. Yes, that's exactly what that is. Yeah, tornado very likely on the ground with that one going toward Talladega. Yes, tornado on the ground, going toward Talladega. A pretty strong tornado too at that. Right on top, right on the highway there. Let me get that up. Well, of course, this is well south of us, guys. But if I spot it, I'm going to track it. This tornado has touched down along Highway 21. Looks like, let me get the scan back up. And again, this is south of us. We expect this south of us. Yeah, so it looks like it's right on top of Winterboro. Let me get the scan moving again. Right on top of Winterboro and Highway 21, going to the northeast near Allison Mills. Let me switch out. All right, so we're going to switch out. I've got to go through like a ton of different slides to find this one. There we go. I got to go back and organize all that out after the stream. It's just been crazy. Okay, so there's our tornado. Oh yeah, Nancy, south of us, absolutely. It's going to remain south of us. Like there's not enough energy up here for it to do anything. But yes, there is a confirmed tornado on the ground, moving to the northeast. Looks like toward Bernie's and along Highway 21. Looks like it's going very close toward Talladega. Let me track it out a little bit more. I did not even look to see how fast it was moving. Confirmed tornado near Winterboro or 7 miles southwest of Talladega, moving northeast at 55 miles per hour. Tornado is on the ground. Confirmed. It's likely to be at Bernie's in 1 minute. Allison Mills 5 minutes. Talladega 8 minutes. Turner 16 minutes. McElderberry. I'm sorry. I thought I seen a B in there, but I didn't. 16 minutes. Munford 19 minutes. And Old Estaboga. That is so hard to say. 20 minutes. So this is on the more of the violent side tornado here. Oh man, that thing might be a multi-vortex tornado going on there, and it's just right on the outside of this where these storms went outflow dominant. Very common area to see tornadoes spin up. Yeah, that is a mean tornado. If you're in Talladega, you need to be underground like right now. Don't wait another second. Wind gust 70 miles per hour possible too, but it is going right toward Talladega, and that is a nasty looking cell right there. That's a big drop on the radar. Never understand why this one don't have correlation coefficient, but it don't. Yeah, that's a pretty big tornado going right toward Talladega. So I'm in the background here looking at another scan. All right, so we do have a debris signature still showing up. All right, the rotation has weakened. It appears the tornado may have lifted. But it did touch down on the ground. Still a little bit of rotation there, but it looks like it may have lifted. Looking at the debris signature, it looks like the debris signature is spreading out, which is a good sign that it's lifted. But it did touch down, and it did do some damage somewhere because it pulled a lot of debris up with it. And it looks like it touched down, like, rescan it back. All All right, so it touched down right on top of Highway 21. So I hope there's nobody injured on that highway there. But yeah, it went right along the Highway 21 there that you're looking right here, right along the highway. This thing touched down 21. Maybe went off the highway just a little bit before it lifted again, but there was a tornado touchdown, so hopefully nobody was injured along the highway there. So let me cancel these tracks. All right, so up in our area, as you can see, we're getting very close to being out of this. Everything's continuing to fall apart as it comes up here. We're watching a little cell near Piedmont there, but that's south of our location. All right. 5 minutes, guys, and we're clear out of the watch. Yeah, we got a cell with a little bit of rotation down around Piedmont. Everything that's coming up here is just absolutely falling apart. So, you know, people are going to say prayers don't work, but we should be seeing what they've seen down south and what we've seen to the west. So anyone that wants to argue that prayers don't work, here's proof. And it's not a coincidence that all this fell apart. Yeah, it's not a coincidence at all that all this is strangely falling apart up here versus to the south. You know how bad it is down there right now. So not a coincidence. So we're almost through with this system. The watch should be canceling for Marshall County once this little batch here gets through. And I'm still watching this little cell down south around Piedmont. And keep in mind, there is a little bit of energy. The energy is going to be located about right through here. That's where the cutoff for the energy is going to be at. Anything that goes north of that should start falling apart. But the energy south of that line and anything further down, that's where you're going to have the severe weather at. But as you notice, look at the line here and watch this cell fell apart. So right there is where our cutoff line is for the energy. And I don't think you guys are on the right radar. You're not. Let me switch you back. I just realized something. This thing switched back to the other radar. That's what it needs to be. Okay. Sorry. So watch that cell there to the left side of the screen there, if you can see it, where that cutoff line stops. Anything that goes north of that's going to fall apart. And there it goes. Pretty much fell apart into just some rain. Yeah, Kyle, that's true. And we're almost in the all clear, guys. It's 8:57, 3 minutes, and this morning this watch is canceled. So I could say that we'll be in the all clear here in about 3 minutes. Well, Talladega, they did have a tornado touchdown south of Talladega on Highway 21, it looked like. Take care, Coley. Thanks for watching. Yeah, prayer 100% works. Yeshua loves his children, those that pray to him and those that believe in him. He definitely does, and he listens to those that, you know, pray to him. And keep his commandments as he says. says if you love me, you'll keep my commandments. So there you go. Well, guys, I'll say I woke up a little bit more. I realized my sugar was dropping. Is the reason I was going out of it on the last stream there. So I finally ate something, and I woke up just a bit, perked up a little bit more. But yeah, this is probably one of the busiest systems that I've tracked since April 27th, 2011, and we've been going, on and off with hardly any sleep at all since last night. So it's been a continuous, on and off thing. Haven't really got any sleep at all. And y'all know I don't do anything on Saturdays, but and this, when we're talking meteorologists saying it's going to be like April 27th, 2011, hey, I mean, that's an ox in a ditch situation thing. There's no way, I don't believe the Lord would expect me to, not track. He says to help those. So that's what I did. And I'm glad I can say we didn't have a gigantic tornado outbreak up here in the north like they did in the south, unfortunately.
The National Weather Service has canceled Tornado Watch 47. It says 46, but I believe this is 46 and 47. So the following counties in Alabama, this includes. Alarm here. This includes Coleman, Limestone, Madison, Morgan, DeKalb, Jackson, Marshall.
Tornado watch canceled, everybody. All clear. All clear. Tornado watch canceled as of 9 o'clock. So tornado threat is gone. We'll have a few more thunderstorms come through. Other than that, threat of tornadoes out of here. Let's check out and all right, everybody, so let's wrap it up. I do thank each and every one of you for watching, bearing with me through all this. It was a busy one. So we're getting ready to check out.
Now closing the emergency session of the North Alabama, Southern Middle Tennessee, got one hand. Clock here, 9:01 p.m. Central Time. Tornado watch warning given for the following areas in Tennessee. Let it be closed, and all other computers will return back to normal service.
All right, so shout out to our sponsors. We are clear of that. Dylan Snyder, Alabama Living Real Estate. For all your real estate needs, you can give him a call, 256-979-4330. Sponsors like him help us keep severe weather tracking going, as we've been doing the past, while now. Also, we have another sponsor, RKG Automotive Group. You can give them a call, 256-572-6586. If you want to buy a vehicle, go check them out. You can check them out on Facebook as well. So getting ready to wrap it up here. Y'all have a great rest of your night. God bless. If you enjoy what we do, I'd like to say thank you. By sending a donation, there's a Cash App location thing. You can do that. But as far as that goes, God bless everybody. Have a great night. I'm going to bed. And it was good to be on and tracking with everybody. So y'all have a great one. And thanks again.